See it? Can you 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 see it? I see you. I see you. I see it. I see it.
Nothing in the bottle that could do that for her. And every time it would appease, every time except for the last. When, like a sudden squall of thunder and lightning, she began to weep and wail and said, I wish I could forget I ever met you. And she did. Unbelievable. She was out, I was in. She forgot me. And it is, how can it be a mistake to love someone entirely?
Can you see it? Can you see it?
Hi, I'm Frank, an international student studying film and media arts at the University of Utah. At first, I was super excited about studying abroad, but things got a bit tough and harder. My English needs to work more, and COVID made it quiet around here, and I don't have a chance to make friends. And I really miss my hometown so bad. But thankfully, Chinatown has been a lifesaver for me. I can grab snacks that reminds me of home, which helps me with the loneliness. Even though I'm getting used to things, I still enjoy hanging out and shopping here with friends or just for myself. It feels a bit like Taiwan, a comfy spot where I can just chill and do my thing.
Is it still recording?
Yeah, I would just want to record drinking, us drinking and eating.
Sometimes when I come home, I just feel so tired. Not just because I worked a lot, it's just because I was all caught up in my thoughts and didn't know what to do. But I still got bills to pay, and I don't know how am I gonna do that, and I'm tired of it. Sometimes I feel tired of life, and because of that, I try to do things which don't suit me. I know it's wrong, but there's nothing I can do sometimes. I just want to go to bed. There's nothing interesting in my life happening these days. Feel like my imagination is also losing day by day. I try to work on stuff, but I just don't have any imagination, no creativity, no motivation. Everything just feels like it's a mess up. There's nothing good happening. Even when I go to work, I just feel tired. I just want to go home. But even when I'm home, there's nothing I can do. I just feel like a piece of shit. Because sometimes I feel like I have no one. I feel like I'm just stuck here alone in my room not doing anything. But then I finally realized that how much I love my friends. And talking to them, spending time with them, just makes me feel so much more active, even though we're not doing anything. Even if it's just some normal talk that doesn't matter to anyone, it still matters to me. Thinking about what they think, thinking about how they care for me, how they love for me, and how much I love them, is just so much of a different feeling than I have when I'm alone. And there are times when I feel very much creative when I'm with my friends. But finally, I know that they're there for me, no matter what I do, no matter how I do it. They're always gonna be there to support me, always. And there's nothing that's gonna stop them to support me. And that's my life.
I came for the games major because the obvious answer would be, I love video games and it's like my passion and stuff. And while that is true, I think I almost have like some kind of like altruistic reason for it. And that being that like growing up, I was kind of very introverted. So video games was kind of like my go-to escape. It was almost like the friend I had when I didn't have friends like at school and stuff, which sounds sad, but honestly it really wasn't. And obviously I made friends growing up eventually, but games were always just like a nice, safe like escape and like an outlet that I could like always rely on and go to. And it always made me happy and like I could always rely on it. So when I was deciding on what major I wanted for school, I always wanted to do something that I knew I'd be proud of doing and like I could really be happy doing. And thankfully I grew up in an age where video games could actually be pursued as like an educational career. And so I think that's why I chose games as my majors, because I wanted to be a part of something and create something that helped me growing up. And I wanted to like make that same experience for other people as I get older, so that other kids my age, like they could like play games that I have made. I know I have made a difference in the world. So I think that's one of the biggest reasons why I chose games as my major.
Soul, revealing a darkness that takes its toll. The moon hides its face, and fear it cries, as the poem's darkness reaches the skies. The stars flicker, their light grows dim, as the poem's despair starts to brim. The ink bleeds black, staining the page, capturing the essence of sorrow and rage. The words dance and rife, filled with despair, creating a tapestry of darkness so rare. The poet's heart, once filled with light, now consumed by shadows, day and night. Each verse a reflection of a tortured mind, a glimpse into a darkness that's hard to find. The rhythm is so mournful, the tone so bleak, as the long dark poem continues to speak. It weaves a tale of pain and strife, a haunting melody that captures life. But amidst the darkness, a glimmer of hope, a flicker of light that helps us cope. For within the shadows, beauty can be found, a reminder that even in the darkness, love is around.
I think it's really cool to like just create in general and make something new. The idea of like making something from nothing it's really fucking cool. It feels like alchemy. Like it feels like I can do magic, and I love it. I love that shit. But yeah, creating is important. Creating is very important. I'm still going, luckily, like, as in I'm still here, so do you feel called to it? Absolutely. I think an artist is a vessel, like a vessel that just facilitates ideas and such, things like that. I feel like every idea is specific to you. Right? Anything you conjure up may be specific to you in one way or another. And it could even be influenced by like something that was specific to someone else. But it could also be specific to you. That's the biggest cost. I don't think it's ever cost anything greater. I would say both of those things take place. I feel like I end up saying a lot every time I finish the thing. I don't think it's ever cost anything greater.